Hi everyone, welcome to Engineer by Design, where today I'm going to take you through a fairly simple project on how to design a bookmark that you can 3D print. Now, the way that I'm going to design this is very simple, but not only that, it's extremely versatile. And I'll kind of talk you through the different designs that I made, but today I thought I'd go over a design that includes this astronaut helmet. Um, for, anyone who enjoys sci-fi. I know me personally, in the very few and rare instances where I do pick up a book and read, it's generally a sci-fi book. Every now and then I like to delve into some fantasy, but recently I've been a lot more into the sci-fi genre. And really, the only thing that we need to know when designing a bookmark is the thickness of of a piece of paper, like the average piece of paper, common office paper. I know some books have thinner and thicker paper, but I mean, office paper is really the most common there is, at least I believe so. And the thickness is 0.05 to zero point 0.1 millimeters, which is very nice for us, mainly because the quality in 3D printers a lot of the time is dependent on millimeters. And also, we can use our 3D modeling software to kind of show this. So with that being said, let's jump into our 3D modeling software, which is Fusion 360, and we will begin modeling this. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hit Create Sketch in the Create tab, and as per my videos, I always go off the front plane. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the Line tool, and I'm going to select Construction Line, and I'm going to go from the center, and I'm going to go down probably like 4 inches, because I think that's going to be the length of the bookmark that I want. Then I'll hit the line tool again and I will deselect construction. I'm going to go out. Let's go, how thick do we want this? 0.5. Yeah, that should be fine. Now we will go down to really anywhere. We'll just go 3.5 down and then we'll hit this again and go all the way this way. To the center. Now we don't need to do this like we'll go out 0.5, go down 3. We could have just as easily just done this and then just started just put all these dimensions in. So it really doesn't matter the way that you do it. Now, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mirror 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to mirror it about this line. So now we get a closed sketch. And now at this point, we're going to hit solid, hit extrude, and we're going to, the extrude direction is kind of important because I want to know which way it's going. We're going to extrude out 0.1 millimeters because that way the, what's it called? That way the software Fusion 360 just calculates it ourselves. We don't need to go and calculate it for it. And there we go. It looks very thin, almost like it's as thin as a sheet of paper. So now next thing we're going to do is we're actually going to input our canvas from this helmet. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the Insert tab and hit Canvas. We're going to insert from my computer. I'm just going to go to Desktop, and there's this helmet.jpg. I'm just going to open that, and we're going to put it on the front plane, and there it is. So first things first, we're going to move it up. There is going to be like a little bit of a bar here. It's going to sit, so we just need to keep that in mind. I'm going to make this just a little bit bigger. Move it up. Maybe 0.15 will be good. Yeah, that's good. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to create sketch. Oh, the reason that it's where we add this is important is because when we extrude out this way. So that way we can make the sketch on this front plane. If we extrude out this way, it wouldn't make a whole much of difference. We could still extrude on this plane, but then we'd have to work off the opposite side and not this side. So just keep that in mind. So now we are going to, I just realized this is backwards actually. So we're going to hit this, and what we're going to do is we are going to mirror this, which, there we go. It's just this one right here. It's the horizontal flip. So now, I mean, I guess realistically it didn't really matter, but in any case, tangent aside. So now what we're going to do is we are going to hit Create Sketch, and we're going to do it on this front plane. So first thing that I personally want to do is I'm going to make this 2 point, or actually no, first things first, We're going to hit project include and hit project, and I want to project this top line, and you'll see why in a second. So now the first thing is I'm going to create this 2-point rectangle all the way this way, and I'm going to create the midpoint from here to here. The reason I actually create this is because when this bookmark rests on the book, I want it to rest on a flat surface. I don't want it to rest on this point because that could actually indent into the pages, and we do not want that. So next thing I want to do is I'm just going to make this a little shallower, so we'll go 0.125. And then I actually like this height, so we'll leave it probably really close to what it is, 0.11, you know, 0.115. I like even numbers. It's my little OCD. But now what we're going to do is we're going to hit the fit point spline, and we're just going to follow all the contours of this. So we'll start with the outside. I guess for this one we just need a line, so we'll go one line up here. And now we're going to go to the fit point spline, and we're just going to start following this contour. Like I skipped over this little section here. It doesn't really need to be all that exact. It's nice to have things exact, but it's not necessary. With what we're doing, it just really isn't. Like, you know, like I said, you can, but at the end of the day, it's really not going to matter all that much. So I'll just talk a little bit while I do this. So basically, the reason I really like this design, actually something I'm going to do interesting here, is I'm going to move out, and I'm going to move up like this, and I'm actually just going to create a fillet right here. Yeah, it even gives me the exact dimension I need. But anyway, so something that's really nice about this is that you can really tailor these to whatever you want. Like this is more for sci-fi books. I read a book a while ago, fantastic book, Six of Crows, where instead of an astronaut helmet, I just put a crow up here, and that was like my Six of Crows bookmark. You know, I have a buddy who really loves fantasy, so he asked me like, "Hey, could you do like a dagger?" And I'm like, "Yeah, a dagger sounds cool." So I just found clip art of a dagger, and I just put a dagger up here. You know, so it's a lot of fun stuff that you can do with this. I'll hit this here, so it's not really curving down. One thing you can do, so you can do really two things here, and I'll show you that right now. So we'll go all the way down. Oh, yeah, that does happen. We'll go all the way down. Oh, that must have been a spline. I apologize. Hit the line tool. This is really like depending on what you want to do at this point. You might not even follow these steps, but so you really have two options. You can do a tangent from here to here, or you can hit horizontal vertical and make this completely vertical, and that will also make a little bit of what's it called? A tangency. I apologize. It's a little bit late when I'm recording this. So we'll create another fillet here. This one looks like it should be deeper, but it doesn't really need to be. Again, I do apologize if I'm not coming out extremely concise, just because I am quite a bit tired. It's been a little bit of a long day. Maybe it would have been nice to do something like streaming, which I am considering doing because I do have like kind of a bigger project in mind. I won't really say much, but if I decide to take it onto the YouTube space, you know, maybe I can stream my design of it just because I tried a little bit to start the design. It's not like super complicated or anything. It's just a lot of work. Um, I think when I worked on it, I got a very, very rough outline. It probably took me about a half hour. So I know getting like the entire thing is gonna take a few hours at least. Okay, so there we go. So now we have a full outline, and only other thing I want to do is just make this helmet here, and we'll think about adding the mic. We'll see what happens. But now we'll go to where the light part meets the dark part. There we go, all the way here. And then we'll just, like I said, keep following it. I'm going to go over the mic for now, and then I'm gonna make the mic separate, and it'll be a good way for us to see if I like the mic or not. Yeah, and like I said, this doesn't really have to be super exact. Like I was zooming in at other parts, but like here, it's like, no, don't need to do that. Yeah. You know, the only annoying thing about this is that with all these dots, all these points, like you see here, I want to go like down here and they all just keep wanting to create some kind of constraint between them, which is annoying, but like you can work around it. That's kind of the bad part about creating so many points. Okay, so that is it. So now we will go back to solid and extrude, and we can extrude these two. So I'm doing it right now without the mic, and we can make it about 0.125, about an eighth of an inch. We'll get rid of the canvas, and now we'll see what it looks like. I like that. That looks pretty cool. Next thing we'll do is we will open the sketch back up, and we will do it with the mic. And that looks a lot more like a space helmet. It doesn't really look like much of a space helmet right now. But that's because this is kind of a thick part and there's like so many other designs. And we could keep refining this like more and more. But I mean, it's not really all that necessary. So this is my take on the sci-fi helmet, which I mean, hey, I still think looks pretty cool. Like I said in the video, you can do lots of little things with it. You can make I put a raven up here, a strawberry. I did a teacup, so it's extremely versatile for what you want to do. If you got like westerns, you can put like a cowboy boot on here. It's really whatever, but yeah, I just realized I haven't made a video in a while and I had a free evening, so I felt like, hey, why not just throw something together and upload a YouTube video? So, thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed watching this. Please like, subscribe, support me on my Etsy store. I'll probably be putting this one up, or maybe like I'll have something that's like custom bookmarks. Just send me some clip art and I'll try to make something happen. So, but in any case, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much.